I'm done. I'm done. To all those affected, we are deeply sorry. Feel free to check out the merch on bonfire.com.
Hello there. I am a text-to-speech bot named Justin.
Hey Austin, you feeling okay? What are you talking about? 5 out of 6 of your previous videos have been made with very little effort. And then you just kind of stopped uploading at all for a while there. I mean, you used to be so good at getting videos out every single week. What happened? You know what happened. You're right, but they don't, so you owe them some kind of an explanation. I suppose so. So, what happened? Basically, to put it bluntly, life kind of blew up for me in a lot of ways. You'll notice in my Poppy's Playtime video, where I reacted to Theft King's videos, that was a very different thing when I had basically said that I had found what I wanted my set to be. And that was not necessarily a choice. To put it bluntly and briefly, essentially, I fell into a big depression where I was working previously, and as we all know, you need to work to pay the bills. So ultimately, because I wasn't working, I ended up behind on rent. And eventually, I just got full on let go from that job because obviously if you don't show up, they're not going to keep you around. And so, entirely my fault. I don't blame the company at all. But then shortly afterwards, or not shortly afterwards, a couple months after, I just couldn't get anything together. I felt better mentally, but I wasn't able to get a job anywhere. And so ultimately, I got evicted from that apartment, and I had to move in with my mom. Definitely not my proudest moment. And unfortunately, that's also why you haven't seen Blake in a lot of videos. Blake is fine. She's doing well. But, my mom's apartment does not accept pets. That is just the apartment policy, and so there was no way we could really bend and break around it. Especially since they were already being nice by basically letting me move in completely unannounced, at random. And so, Blake didn't just go away. I didn't just put her up for adoption again. She actually went to my brother's house, because my brother lives with a bunch of cats of his own, and they're fine, they're actually friends. So if I do ever get Blake back, I'll probably have to get her a friend. But, cross that bridge when we come to it. And, but anyway. So Blake's fine, and now I'm fine. I have started working again, finally. But, yeah, life just kind of blew up, and that entire thing, especially before I had a job, left me in a state of feeling useless. I couldn't get a job, I had gotten evicted, literally everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. And so it was a really low moment. And on top of that, after being evicted, and just being evicted, really made me think about myself. How I act, how I approach situations, and just how I am as a person. And upon that self-reflection, I realized there were some very clear things that I could have done to have prevented that whole situation, where I got depressed from work and stopped going to work. And also, there is just, in general, a lot of things that I needed to work on with myself. And in between working on trying to fix myself, trying everything I could to get another job, and just generally trying to get back on my feet after all that, admittedly, this channel did fall to the wayside. in favor of those sorts of things. And so that's basically why the past few videos have been very small and kind of just non-good. Except for the last video. I actually did put a lot of work into the last video that I was going to upload, which was my sarcastic review of RWBY Volume 2. But as you all know, from the oh-so-helpful text-to-speech-bot Justin, that video got copyright blocked, which essentially means that YouTube, when they were checking it, because every video, when you upload it, is automatically checked to make sure if you're violating any copyright or any YouTube rules. And shock of all shocks, the video series, Sarcastic Reviews, which is literally just commentating over various scenes, over pretty much the entirety of a show, doesn't do the best against copyright protection. Imagine that! And so, and this has happened with the previous Sarcastic Reviews. In fact, if you actually look at it, both of my previous Sarcastic Reviews are subject to copyright restrictions, so I can never be monetized by those videos. And so I guess I just expected it to be that again, but this time it was like outright copyright blocked. Like, we're not allowing anyone to see this. And so that just and so I was like, well, great, that's hours, days, weeks of editing just flushed down the toilet now. Thanks, YouTube. Not even trying to monetize off it. I can't monetize off it yet. But whatever. And so, but, good news, that work doesn't have to go to waste anymore. After that, I looked at ways that I would be able to let you guys still see it, even though it's not on YouTube. And so, that video, along with others in the future that and any videos in the future that, violate copyright or violate YouTube rules, will be uploaded into a Google Drive called Lost Videos. And you'll be able to find it in the description of every single one of my videos going forward, which is the fourth link, right under my Twitter, my merch link, and the Throne Wishlist link. So, please do check it out. I am really, really proud of it, despite the copyright block. And I really want you guys to see it, especially the end bit. I'm really proud of what I did at the very end of it. So, there you go. And I did try to upload just the very end of it, because I am so proud of that bit. But that was also straight out copyright blocked. So, I couldn't do that either. YouTube, fun! But, no, it's not YouTube's fault. It's just the fact that it's a copyrighted work, and so YouTube obviously wants us to respect the copyright, and I can't be mad at them for that. But anyways, that's a relatively minor update, but now it's time for a big one. Of the things that led to me letting this channel go to the wayside, a bigger part was the complete, and I'm pretty sure from looking at it, a small bit of, not necessarily burnout, but definitely fatigue. Where I was getting to a point where I just didn't feel like working on videos, because I had worked on videos so much for what felt like very little reward. And so, and while obviously it's a good thing to work hard on a video, but I want to be able to present, but if I'm going to give a video to you guys, I don't want to make it just garbage. I want to give you guys videos that I'm proud of, and videos that I actually want to make. Because I feel like that's when videos are at their best, and I want to give you guys the best. That might sound toxic, I don't know. But, and, I'm saying a lot. I gotta stop that. So, from now on, I'm completely abandoning the weekly schedule. Videos will basically be uploaded as I make them. So there's not going to be a day to look out for. There's not going to necessarily be a time frame to look out for. It's just going to be whenever I finish the next video, that's when it'll be published. And obviously, the subscribers will get notified of it. I'm doing this because, like I said, I want to give you guys videos that I'm proud of. And while I was definitely proud of the I'm very, very sorry video, and the technical difficulties video, and even the Justin video, I am proud of all of those, which is why I felt okay producing them. And I will definitely do more videos like similar to that, where it's going to be a little bit more humor-based, and a little bit more just, let's have some fun. But, definitely there's going to be probably a bit more space between videos. My goal would be to still get at least 3 videos out a month. But I'm also not going to necessarily, off myself or anything, or torture myself if it's not 3 videos a month. But, because here's the truth. I love making videos. In that 1-2 year period where I was just not doing anything on this YouTube channel, it crushed me spiritually. And it got to a point where in my life I literally felt like I couldn't go on because I wasn't making videos. These videos give me a creative outlet unlike any other that I've found. I'm sorry, I was checking the time on the recording. And so just know that. I do love making videos, and I want to be proud of the things I make and present to you guys. So, I hope you can forgive the fact that you're not going to have video every single week, if it means more quality videos. And I have some, at least idea-wise, I have some really good videos coming up that I think you guys are going to really like, and that I feel like I'm going to be really proud of. But yeah, so, at the very least, I can promise I'm not going to go a year between uploads. At the very, very least. I'd say probably a video a month would be the minimum, because I tend to work fast once I actually get working on videos. So, we'll see. But like I said, my goal is at least 3 videos a month. But it may be more than that, it may be slightly less than that. I can't tell you. It depends on the videos I'm making and how motivated I feel in that time between working and everything else. So that pretty much wraps up what I wanted to say in this video. I feel like I probably repeated a bunch in there, but it's because I really want to be able to get the point across, and also I am autistic, so that is going to happen. Anyway, bye, and I will see you guys on the next upload. Take care.